What's up, y'all? It's Bridge C. Brian of the video. I had to come out here and get some nature, bro, because like since my dog got back home, bro, it's like now I have to train him to stay in a cage because I stay in an apartment. So you know how like you have to have a cage when you have an apartment and you have a dog, bro. So now like with me having to do that, it makes me feel bad on the inside, bro, because I know that I'm doing it to him. You know what I'm saying? So it had my anxiety like real high, dog. So I had to come out here and get some nature, bro, to help relieve myself. So I'm making this video to talk to y'all about loving yourself, bro. All right, because a lot of people that didn't catch what was going on in 2020 and that went through so that feel like they went through so much bad shit in 2020. And the reason for that was because 2020 was the year that brought a lot of people's shadow to the light. And people that don't know about the shadow, they don't know how to deal with it, like, because they don't know what it is, right? So that's why I make my videos to try to help people. But a lot of people didn't really catch what was going on in 2020. So in 2020, bro, a lot of people went through a lot of bad shit, right? A lot of people was fucked up mentally, spiritually, and physically, right? You know what I'm saying? They got programmed to think that their immune system was failing, right? That's why a lot of people that did actually fall sick and fall ill, it was because they were fear. That's because that they fell victim to fear. It wasn't no sickness. They fell victim to fear, bro. And with fear being the lowest vibration, when you're constantly in fear, you could fall ill to many sicknesses, cancer, right? Your immune system gets so weak to the point that now you catch colds all the time, bro. I haven't had a cold or have been sick in years, bro. Ever since I stopped taking the vaccines and the shots that our parents were programmed to tell us to get, ever since I stopped taking that, bro, I haven't been sick since then. All right. So a lot of people fell victim to fear, and that's what started making them sick. All right. And now with it being 2021, this right here should be the year for you to actually start, you know what I'm saying, showing self-care to yourself, start loving yourself. Because with a lot of people nowadays are looking for validation, bro. They're looking for somebody else to love them. They're living in the ego so much to the point that they're looking for love and validation outside of themselves. All right. And that's a real thing, because what y'all have to realize is when it comes to the ego, like when you're constantly living in the ego is always going to look for something outside of itself, because the ego doesn't know how to love itself. All the ego wants is more love, more validation, more attention, right? So when you're constantly living in the ego is going to constantly search for love and validation outside of itself. And because of that, you're never going to be happy, bro. You can't find happiness outside of yourself. And if you do find love and happiness outside of yourself, it's only going to be temporary, right? That group of friends that you're with, that clique that you're with, that you do all of this stuff and act a certain way to be around, they're only going to be around for a certain amount of time, but they're temporary. All right. The only real love and real true validation that you can find is within yourself. And that's why I'm making this video, bro, because a good bit of y'all been hitting me up, and y'all was saying that, you know what I'm saying, that y'all feel dark now, right? That's because you never handled your demons, you never faced your demons, right? And by me saying that, I'm not saying that it's your fault, bro, because a lot of people, we was never taught this in school, bro. We was never taught this growing up. We were always taught to, you know what I'm saying, to do certain things and, you know what I'm saying, fall in line with the cliques and stuff like that. That's what these shows teach us. That's what these cartoons teach us, right? And that's why you have people nowadays, you know what I'm saying, buying certain stuff just to fit in. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad thing to look nice, bro. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. If you somebody that like wearing Jordans or like wearing name brand, I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, bro. Because even now, bro, like now that I'm starting to grow more and evolve more into myself, I started to date my avatar out too, bro. Like, who doesn't want to date their avatar, bro? Because I know that this is just a vessel, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, my soul don't care about none of the clothes that I wear. But my avatar, you know what I'm saying? If I want my avatar to look nice, then that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna style my hair a certain way. I'm gonna get certain different jewelry, you know what I'm saying? Try different things out. So because this is me decking out my avatar. That's it. But I'm not letting none of that stuff define me. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. It's a difference between doing something because you love yourself and doing something because you want others to love you. I'm gonna repeat that. It's a difference between doing something because you love yourself and doing something because you want other people to love you and pay attention to you. And that's what a lot of people are doing, even in 2021. Now, don't get it twisted in the fact that I'm saying that just because it's 2021, you're supposed to start loving yourself. You're supposed to been loving yourself since the day you came out the womb, bro. But with 2020 being that year of 2020 vision, a lot of people saw, a lot of things came to the light for a lot of people. A lot of people started seeing the curtain, bro. The curtain that I always be telling y'all about, a lot of people started to see through that, right? And the people that didn't, and that didn't see it at first, 2020 was a year that put a lot of people through hell, bro. A lot of people through hell mentally. And because of that, it forced them to face their demons. A lot of people that was running from themselves, running from their ego, running from their shadow, they were forced to face it. And that's why 2021 was that year, bro, for a lot of people. Because of what happened in 2020 was to happen back in 2018, then 2019 will be the year for a lot of people to start loving themselves, a lot of people to start taking better care of themselves because their demons were brought to the light. All right, so that's why I say, bro, this year right here is a year for a lot of y'all to start loving yourself, bro. A lot of y'all to start doing things because you enjoy doing it and not because you want validation from other people, bro. This right here is the year. All right, because y'all got to realize, bro, the demons are always gonna be at work, bro. They always gonna be at work. They always gonna be finding new ways to mess with a lot of people. All right, y'all saw with the whole Capitol thing that just happened, bro. And I was gonna make a video on it, but I was like, bro, I'm not even about to make a video on that shit, bro, because that shit is part of the Matrix, bro. I'm trying to escape that shit. I'm trying to evolve away from the Matrix. So why would I continuously dip and dive back into it just to make a video just to get views and shit? You know what I'm saying? Because one of y'all told me, one of my subscribers told me, they was like, you should make a video on the whole Capitol thing because a lot of people didn't make a video on that, so that would put more views and put more attention towards you. And I thought about it, and I was like, but you know what? I don't really got the energy for that, bro. I don't really got the energy to come out and make no video on that. All right, so that's why I didn't do it. But this year right here is gonna be a year for a lot of y'all to start focusing on yourself, like to start like stop hanging around those people, hanging around those friends that continuously pull you back down and continuously pull you into things that happen in the Matrix, bro. It's time for you to get away from that. You got to cut off and detach. Remember that detachment video I made? Like, it's time to cut off and detach from a lot of people and a lot of different situations in your life that's not benefiting you or is holding you back. All right? This year right here is the year for you to start taking care of yourself and loving yourself, bro. A lot of people is about to blow up in this year. A lot of people is about to evolve into their greatest form from this year on forward, because y'all got to realize once you go through a spiritual awakening, once you find that love and that light within yourself, you're not gonna want to go back to where you been, bro. Like during my depression days, I don't want to go back to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this, like where I'm at right now feels so good that I don't want to go back to that shit at all, bro. So that's why I'm telling you, like now is the time for you to evolve and spread your wings, bro, and fly, bro, and be the greatest version of you, the greatest version that you was always meant to be. But because things went the way that they did in this Matrix, in this world, it held a lot of us back. All right, but now once you learn to escape the Matrix, you can come back and visit anytime you want. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do, bro. I dip and dab whenever I want to. But because I had the power to leave whenever I want, I can also escape whenever I want to. It's just that simple. All right. So anyway, bro, I hope y'all learned and enjoyed something from this video, man. I just want to make this video to tell y'all to love yourself, bro. Because I pay attention to all my comments. I pay attention to all my DMs. I read all my DMs. You know what I'm saying? I'm still doing the one-on-ones, you know what I'm saying? Whether y'all want it to be in private or whether y'all want it on video. You know what I'm saying? I do it both ways because I don't care about this. I don't care about getting views and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? When the universe bless me with views and bless me with subscribers, I'll take it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not letting that define who I am. I'm not letting that affect who I am. And I'm not letting that affect my channel at all either. All right? So with that being said, bro, make sure you continue to take care of yourself. Make sure you continue to evolve and become your greatest version. With that being said, bro, I love each and every last one of y'all, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.